Ooh, jab, potential there, jab. Okay, what are the combos in this matchup? I feel like most of the combos don't exist unless they're holding in. Okay,
so low percent combos kind of exist if it's nair and back air. But that's just because how Peach works. She just kind of always can hit off of, hey, you held it at low percent, so I will just nair you 30 times. Beyond that, combos just don't exist.
That makes sense. Oh, wow. She literally just did what Kevin wanted me to do. I'm so shook.
Yeah.
So he said to throw more turnips on the ground when I was playing the Peach Ditto.
Oh, yeah. He's really adamant about that because almost every Peach throws turnips in the air.
Yeah, he literally exposed me as I was doing it.
He held in. On Battlefield, you definitely can't do that.
He actually told me that too. He said, if you want to get out of that situation, hold back a little. And he didn't even listen to it.
You can never hold in on Battlefield. You just kind of die.
Also, I think I've played Red Rover in a Peach Ditto.
Oh, you probably have.
Yeah. I think I got 2 stuff there.
She was, I believe she was over in Connecticut for a while, but came through this area every once in a while. She's not bad. And apparently, like, I learned she's from, like, SoCal initially, so, like,
yes, she definitely mentioned a few SoCal players when I first met her, and I was like, oh, wow, I've met them before.
Yeah. So, like, she definitely has experience in just probably everything. She is really good at grabbing those turnips.
I am jealous. I wish I had that many players to play against.
Yeah.
Because as I was, like, talking to Kevin, I was like, you're leaving, and I'm not going to have anyone, like, that's significantly better than me to play against.
Well, Kevin's also going to not have that either.
Because Slug never goes outside. Like, all the people that are, like, better than me are just on Dolphin whenever I see them on Discord.
Yeah. You have to always either go to their place and force them to play in our area, or they don't play at all. Ooh, okay. I like that nair. Kevin needs to actually, like, press her a little bit.
I like that he's slowing it down, though.
Yeah.
He's what he's best at.
He's kind of just... He's doing a really good job at punishing some of the, like, generic Peach things that she's doing. But she got clicked for so long. Yeah, I know.
I like that there's no down tilt follow-up.
Yeah. Ooh, nice call out on the air dodge.
I like how much more Peach players use fair now.
Well, like, it's one of those things that went out of fashion then came back in.
I feel like...
Because there was old school Peach which used fair so good.
Specifically like that.
Yeah. You use it to float above and then punish, like, in front of or behind you because that's a great...
classic Armada.
Yeah. And then it died out just because Nair and Bear are so much better in a lot of situations that fair used to be used for. But fair has great initial knockback.
And it has such good ending lag.
Yeah.
The double jab after fair.
It's still, it's all the same ending lag. It's like +3, +4 kind of deal. You're talking about a frame in the, and it's not even, it's on the worst end of that shit.
It just makes undershooting so much more like
risky. It has the biggest range. So if you're hitting on shield, doing a lot of shit, it's really good.
Ooh, the triple call out on the jumps. Kevin tried to challenge the bear 3 times. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, great falling
jab,
jab. Not even like a, ooh, Kevin's getting kind of nervous. But that wasn't even like a flow cancel nair kind of deal.
I like it when Kevin gets nervous because he just scrubs it out.
But like somehow it kind of works for him.
I remember one time I was playing against him in his house, and I was playing Fox, and he was playing Peach, and he quadruple down smash at last stock.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's so much better. Why is he like scrubbing?
I don't even think she's playing that much better.
Ooh.
So, like, she's really doing well against him. I don't think it's like too much better in a sense for either way for them. The thing is, like, the way Kevin plays Peach though is he doesn't like Peach though.
Oh yeah, he hates it.
goes Sheep Peach. And his Sheep's not even good, but it's good against Peach kind of deal. But the way he plays it is turnips. It's the way he plays every floating matchup. So when she's catching every one of his fucking turnips, he can't do a thing. And it's really throwing him off, and it's kind of showing.
He needs to play more PM.
Oh, where every character just gets an advantage by you throwing a turnip. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, because like
It'll teach
I
you how to
only
use
play
your
with a
turnips
few
smarter.
players like that, like Soap. Like whenever I play Soap with my Peach, we always just play with the turnips. Even if he's like playing Falco, he'll like catch it, and he'll throw it back at me, and I'll catch it.
Yeah, you learn how like just small things like that teach you how like using your turnips smarter. Because Kevin's just kind of throwing them.
Oh yeah.
And most melee players will never touch your turnips. They'll either ignore them or just.
Oh yeah,
like,
they always shield them. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It really puts them in like a bad position.
Yeah, they just kind of like pretend like they don't exist. And this is honestly the same thing as last game. Kevin got kind of whopped. Like he did damage, but it didn't lead to anything big. And she just kind of called out some of his shit. Like so. Like Kevin's just been going for that fair. So she didn't try to dash attack, didn't try to do anything, just stayed in place. And
Real question. I'm gonna follow up. But when Kevin came in, he came in and dared to turn up. Can you Z-grab dare it?
yeah.
Okay.
So it depends on how long it turns in the air. It depends on like a bunch of things. Because Dare has weird hits where they don't actually like. It's not the same hitbox. They're slightly alternating hitboxes. So if your turnip doesn't end up in a good place for that, you just can't grab it. Because the way like the Zare hitbox works, the Nair hitbox works. You can't. You kind of move forward. So like even if you grab it, you're kind of like in this weird hitbox, anyways. This weird model, anyways, where your grab box may not interact. And it's like one of the biggest issues with Dare. It just because of what it is, certain hitboxes are different. The hitboxes are different. So like sometimes you get clipped by like Fox up B kind of deal. Sometimes you don't. Ooh, that was a stitch.
So she's had a dot eyes in the stitch in the past like 6 pulls.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, bomb.
oh, bomb. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Power shield it.
Oh, and the tag. Kevin's triggered.
Yeah, you kind of just have
Ooh,
to.
nice fairs.
Like turnips was kind of whatever in this matchup. You get a hit, you get a hit, but like they're more used to just forcing this business in.
So, on this counter pick, I really think that she's really stuffing out everything he's doing. Like all of his like defensive options, just with fair.
Yeah, it's kind of just the way she plays versus him. She catches turnips really well.
But do you think it'll work on like Dreamland or FD?
Honestly, FD, it might really work. Like, if Kevin goes FD, it's not really going to change anything, because now like, the way Kevin plays neutral, she's going to just super call out.
So many special moves.
On Dreamland, it might be a bit more difficult, but, like, these turnips are really making a huge difference.
Also, I feel like she should have kept that bomb, because she was at 21, and he was at 130.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, you get hit and take, like, 14%.
Yeah.
It does a lot on, like, base knockback, but not that much, like, actual damage.
Yeah, I understand, like, you be put in a disadvantageous position.
But, like, it's...
I think it's worth the trade.
Yeah, without a doubt. Because worst case scenario, like, again, you just kind of get hit. But it's going to deal shield damage. It's going to do everything. See, like, I don't know. Bomb bombs are weird.
Yeah, I love the way it works. I think it's the coolest thing to have a bomb like in play, because it's so like I'm so accustomed to having regular items in Melee and just having a bomb.
Oh yeah, well bombers are super weird too, because like they can bounce off walls and shit.
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah, they don't bounce off the ground, but they bounce off of walls.
I've been like messing around with using bounce off wall turnip edge guards.
Kevin needs to stop just like throwing turnips directly at her. He
Yeah.
either needs to use them to take position or like punish like a landing like that. But
I like it when he does when he pulls a turnip and does approaching bear, because then it gives him way more options to work off of.
yeah, because worst case scenario, because depending on her reaction, worst case scenario, he just lands, throws turnip at her. Because any reaction which bear doesn't cover, she's just in a worse position where your turnip will cover it well, because it's probably just going to be a roll or something. But she's catching every one of his turns.
Wow, we've
Down
dashed
throw.
down shield grab. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
She had to pull back, and then it's just right in front of her. That's like where you use turnips. That's where Kevin needs to like adapt to it. Because she's just catching the ones in neutral.
A lot of the time, when I play Peach, I like to go for Z-drop turnips in neutral. I feel like it covers a lot of approaches.
Oh, Z-drop's so good.
So like just Z-drop it in neutral and then like punish whatever they do.
Yeah, well, like melee players don't use Z-drop. Melee Peaches don't use Z-drop nearly enough. So like the ones that are making like names of themselves, like Lod, like Ryubi, use Z-drop a bunch in like weird situations.
It nets you so much for like such a small, minuscule like.
It's really good.
Ooh, the hold down.
So it's really, but it like really good. It doesn't commit any animation, so you can act within those 24 frames, the like whatever frames that you normally would be able to, you'd be throwing anyways. So now let's say like they're edge guarding, just Z drop, and now you can bear them. You can do anything. It's really good. I'm surprised he F through.
I'm surprised her combo worked. She comboed down smash into dash attack up smash.
I'm surprised that clipped.
Oh, I never thought about that situation.
What?
Having a turnip coming at you while you're in the air. Oh.
Ooh.
Switch.
Yeah.
Having a turnip coming at you while you have a turnip in your hand. I feel like you would have to bear it, but he like wasn't in the right angle to bear it.
Well, it depends. If you're floating, you kind of have to bear and air it, because otherwise you just kind of get clipped by the turnip. You can down air it depending on the angle, but if you are not floating, you can maybe throw a turnip and hope it hits it and stops it in place. But otherwise, you're just kind of... Oh, that's that Peach.
Oh, F.
But yeah.
I felt so bad because like I know like the stitch pressure was there.
Well, like that was once the stitch pressure was gone.
Cause like personally, I just catch the stitch. I don't really have trouble like
Kevin
even though it like has that. He doesn't catch any.
He doesn't catch turnips. And like it's again, he's like he has the like speed that a good Peach needs. And he can use turnips well. But when he has them coming at him, and it's again why part of the reason why it definitely seems like he needs to know. If projectiles are coming at him, he's not catching them. He's not respecting them well enough, and so like.
Another. Yeah. That's the third one.
I mean, this matchup you pull so many turnips, especially with the way they've been playing it.
But I feel like I don't pull more than 3 bomb bombs in a day. Well, more than 3 beam swords in a day.
He up aired her shield. She slide off.
Yeah,
and then float and aired. Yeah. I hope he goes to smaller stage. Like
I feel bad because it was working out and then he SD'd.
Yeah, she just has so much room. It's just not not working out for him at all.
I feel like
the fuck did you just hit?
It's between games.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see
another
going back.
Run back.
I guess I get it.
Personally, I would have went Pokemon.
It would have been, yeah. Well, I know Kevin dislikes that stage immensely.
Honestly, ever since I got clapped by Slug on that stage, I've been practicing on it more and more.
Pokemon, I think, is such a fun stage. I love it as Peach. I love it as anything. as almost any character.
Yeah, I always, whenever I go to Pokemon Stadium, I just end up playing Fox because he has free wins on transformations.
Yeah, I wish it was just like Frozen Stadium for the most part, because Frozen Stadium is like one of the best.
I'm still an
stages in the
advocate
game.
for the 20XX stages.
Oh yeah, without doubt. Frozen Stadium, I think, is just one of the best design stages of all time. And
do you like the blue one or the green one more?
I don't care. I like green a bit more, I guess.
I like the green on like the way like the HD visuals look like now.
Yeah.
Where you can like see the grass particles.
But I mean, like, I also play PM, so like, all I want is PS2.
Oh, that was kind of sick when he wave landed double jump off the side platform.
Yeah. So now we're seeing he's not using turnips in the way he was before. He's figured she's just fucking him up with his own turnips. She's not playing neutral necessarily better. It's just he pulls the turnips, put himself in a work position, and she's just using them because now he's stuck. Because he tries to pull another turnip, and she didn't have to commit to that like half a second plus of pulling turnip animation.
The butt grab.
And there we go. Good Z drops.
Go. 2 Z drops in a stock.
Yep. Reverse nair.
Clean. I love how disciplined she is for pulling turnips in between stocks. I feel like a lot of people just run in, trying to like end the other stock. Oh.
I mean, it depends. So it's only worth it if it's going to get you something. Because if you're pulling a turnip just for the sake of pulling a turnip, it doesn't necessarily do you much. But if they're like, it's Dreamland. If they're cross stage and you're Peach, you're not getting there in time. Pull the turnip, use that to close the space. Don't just like run in and hope you can get there. You're Peach. You're not going to get there before even building runs out.
So when Kevin died there, he DI'd up on the dare and then tried to air dodge out. Is that true?
It's not that I know of per se. Like it may be the better option. Kevin would know better than me, but my thought is
I'm just so accustomed to doing the down.
I'd rather DI. It's weird on floaties. I never like think about it as a floaty.
That was like one of my hardest things transitioning like to playing Peach all the time. Was that my DIs had to be completely different.
Yeah, because like my idea would be SDI behind them, or wherever you won't die, and like slightly downwards, so you end up getting hit with like a weaker hitbox. And like maybe you can air dodge out, because Peach can air dodge out of a lot of confirms. She can nair out of a lot of confirms also, but her air dodge, her back air, her nair can get her out of a lot of shit.
I love the dare approach.
Yeah, especially once she saw that Kevin was about to throw a turnip, Dare's just going to play his stuff out of the turnip.
Ooh, that drift on the dare.
Yeah.
Oh,
and, like,
no impact on the side platform.
The way you like counter that, like if you see an opposing Peach is floating, the moment you jump, they're probably going Dare just because they think you're going to throw a turnip.
Is that a Stitch?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't sure at first.
And then that like random fall.
Into up tilt.
Random drop. But yeah, the way you like counteract that is just
I like that he's just playing like 20 times more lane.
Oh yeah,
It's
well,
beautiful.
like the only thing that's changed really is he stopped pulling turnips in neutral. He uses them to punish her positioning and nothing else.
Yeah, a lot of the time he gets his hit and then he just stands still.
Yep. And then he'll have her turn up in hand, get a float hit.
Ooh, that jab
Kind
grab.
of. And she's confirming really well off of some of these follow-ups. Oh,
This really makes me want to play Peach.
Peach is sick. Until you
She's
realize
so
that like
overlooked.
half the character just also shits on her. But like she has some really cool sick. I really like that down air.
Same.
Because it made it really ambiguous in where you were going to go.
It looked like an ultimate down air.
Nah, that was 100% a PM down air. Down air, flow cancel air. Oh, that's down.
That's the second time it's worked.
Yeah.
He just does it.
Well, like the thing is, he doubles up cancels it, so he falls faster, and so it's off.
I want to do it so bad, but I
Well,
feel like
it's so
I'm
easy
so
to do
close
that
to
and just
dying.
fall off the
Yeah.
ledge. You double jump cancel over ledge, you're dead. You're Peach. You have no vertical mobility. You don't have a jump anymore. Your up B sucks. So I don't know how to feel about this.
I like that Kevin pulled his turn up like a quarter of a second faster.
I like how both of them have the same turn. Because this is either going to be her just shitting on him because she's had some a little bit cleaner like combos. She's been using like Kevin's pressure against him in a way.
Oh my god.
But like Kevin's hits have like meant something more. So,
Kevin's edge guards are just really on point.
yeah. And he's not, and she's just not edge guarding as well. But again, her neutral is just kind of beating him out in a lot of ways. And it's just kind of like the way Kevin plays.
Oh, Shy Guys.
Hitting the Shy Guy is actually kind of, I don't know if it's safe.
I feel like he's still gonna live, but
it would have put him in a
worse.
worse position.
Yeah.
Now he could just
Because
fast fall
she
down.
wasn't able to run all the way across the stage.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's ooh. He definitely should have up-aired. I guess Nair's faster, but like.
I guess he just wanted the guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And that's
Oh, I did not think about that.
She lived.
Daring out of down smash.
Well, like especially if you SCI down smash, right? Nair's like 3-4 or some shit. It's really good. Ooh, that was a really bad air dodge. And a really
Nice
bad
game.
down smash. Kevin's definitely flustered. I think he completely underestimated her. And like especially on a small stage like this, where he doesn't have the space.
Oh.
Ooh, great.
That's
F
been
throw.
hitting on both of them.
Well,
Just constantly.
F throw at low percent is really interesting because it has such low like base knockback. It is 100% knockback growth. So if they don't expect it, you can get away with it.
I don't know any of the percentages of
Nasty
knockback
garbage.
growth. I never thought about that.
Yeah, well, like you think about it, like F throw does nothing off the bat.
Yeah.
Same with like kind of fair. Has
another
nice
stage.
initial knockback, but doesn't have like nice growth. Oh, he tried to call
His
it a jump.
brain did the full hot nair, but with a stitch.
Yeah, it was like trying to call it a jump. But again, she hasn't been jumping. She's been catching every turn up he throws. So he should have like been able to. He should have like thought about that.
Oh no.
F throw.
And
It's not going to kill.
doesn't kill. Yeah, so it wouldn't have killed him because he was
Yeah.
at 131 the last time.
Yeah. He could have down throwed, hoped on bad DI. Could have back thrown.
So how do you feel in that situation where she's coming back above the platform and he goes off with the turn up? Why doesn't he just do a back throw, turn up, and a back air?
Honestly,
It seems like
so
a decent trick.
you run off. You kind of like jump off of the lower end. You throw a turn up to force
Oh,
the
you didn't catch
positioning,
it.
and then you kind of jump with another aerial. Because it forces them into the corner. That's another shit. Okay, you can tell Tevin's scared. He's sat on side platform. Again, he's throwing these turnips just in a bat. Like, she's just using his turnips against them.
He wipes his face.
That's another fucking stitch.
I'm shook.
She gets so many good stitches. And she's using them really wisely.
Yo, I
Ooh,
remember
that random
somebody
drop.
believed that having Arduinos in your controller allowed you to get stitch faces on command.
That makes no sense at all.
I know.
But, oh, and then okay.
They called me out for it, and I was like, no. I'm just
That's
getting
not how
lucky.
an RNG value within the software works. Your hardware is not going to affect that. Nair, yeah, okay. That was a really bad down air.
Oh.
There was no.
Is he gonna down throw and do it?
Yeah, no. So Kevin down throws dash attacks all the time. Nair, yeah. Next one of those will actually kill.
Yeah.
Nair's really.
He's so good at doing the jump
And
there.
he doesn't
instead
have a
of the
jump.
cancel.
He definitely thought he was not going to hit platform. Turn up. She's actually doing a really great job at cornering him this game, and that's like going to kill, but it's going to put him in a horrible position. Because especially she's been cornering him so well.
Oh no.
Yep.
He's doing the Bevan McNeil.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
nah, that won't kill for another like 20%. It's not that good. It looks like it's better than actually.
Oh, that short hop
Oh,
there. Oh
and
my
she's without a
God.
jump.
Is he gonna grab the
No. He was definitely hoping for like a backwards hit. Yes. Ooh, that might kill. Ooh, off the top.
Kevin's
Please
mad.
don't use those like that. Those are the goddamn worst.
That was a good set.
Yeah, that was really good.
Game 5.
I
Sick
think
Peach Dittos.
quality Peach Dittos are really good.
Same.
And, like, they adapted to each other super well. And I think it just Red Robin adapted a lot faster than Kevin
Oh,
did.
yeah, she did.
And part of it's also, like,
Matchup experience.
I don't know how the Chic Peach would have gone with the way Kevin plays it. But I honestly still think she would have taken that in that sense.
I feel like she has a lot of matchup just because of California.
Yeah. I think come if they meet in grand finals, that's going to be that might be a different story.
He's going to
This would
counterpick
be-
Stadium Chic. I know
That
it.
will be such a good grand finals.
I would love that.
Because she is hype.
Yeah.
And, like, they both play a very different style of Peach. Both looked very hype in their sense.